What is up, YouTube? WWE Toy Collector here, aka Toy Collectors Club, and today's video is exactly what's on my bed. I have plenty of setups that I just like. I like taking pictures of them, like setting things up. It's so freaking awesome. But this is what I'm gonna show you first. Is, you know how Smackdown and Raw has their own pay-per-views, and Clash of Champions is actually tonight. Well, I have Smackdown and Raw. I have them brand split as well, but different pay-per-views. Smackdown has a pay-per-view called Over the Limit, which don't exist no more, and Raw has a pay-per-view called Nitro from WCW, and I have signs up and everything. It's just unbelievable. So I'm gonna show you each different setups that I do, and I hope you guys enjoy. So here we go. Alright, so here is the Smackdown Over the Limit. My setup, I got a big cardboard. You could get anywhere at a dollar store or whatever. And be creative. So I did Over the Limit. I got like blue, purple up in there to make it a little more Smackdown-y. And I did Over the Limit. Outlined it and everything. I took these things from the Raw's entrance stage. I just made them look epic. Go like a good setup. You can set them up any way you want. Like I have this as the SummerSlam stage, but that'll be like another time. So blue for Smackdown, you get the whole picture. This is the entrance stage that I used for the pay-per-view. I made this myself. This is actually a long cardboard box, and I printed these out. Then I just printed that and taped it there, and they're all together. It looks awesome, so it's like an official ramp that they could come down. Here, it's very simple. You could get this at any store as well. This is actually one of those like science project boards. And I colored the whole thing blue. It's easier to use markers. Get as many as you can. Or you're going to have to make it a little different like I do. But it looks badass different like that. So it's like an official pay-per-view. And I add that for like, whatever. Helps with the lighting when I take pictures. I'll stand them right there. And here's the ring. I used the SmackDown's apron. Because, of course, it's SmackDown's pay-per-view. And it fits well with the entrance. So here's the steps, the black steps. I don't know why everybody has this to happen to them. Mine's is upside down with the network. I don't know why. But the SmackDown isn't the way it's supposed to be. Here's the commentary. JR and Jerry the King Lawler. Blue commentary table. Of course for SmackDown, whatnot. And yeah, that's my little setup. Let's see if I can get like a better picture for a thumbnail. Then after this, I'll show you guys my SmackDown setup and my Raw setup. Try and get a good thumbnail. Okay, that should be good. So now I'm going to show you guys my SmackDown's stage setup. So let's do this. Well, alright, so here is my Smackdown stage setup. I got the Titantron and all that. The Smackdown. There's not much of it changes but the stage. I keep the board as the background. Then these things that comes with this, I got two, so I don't have to keep changing it all the time. I add these onto the side, and just plain, the ramp still the same, the ring, Smackdown, so it's all Smackdown, and of course the commentary is still the same. So that is my Smackdown stage setup. So I take pictures and whatnot, that's what it is. So it's pretty cool. Now I'm going to show you Raw's Nitro pay-per-view. Then I'll show you my Raw's stage setup. Now here is Raw's pay-per-view Nitro. Now there's really not much changes but difference, but you can see the difference. Nitro, of course, is on one side. I got the Raw's. This is the Raw's background, like the wannabe lights and all that. Setup a little different. I added those close to the ramp. Looks badass. Added these. I think it gives it out a little more for the stage. Pops out. That's pretty cool. Then the ramp still the same. It's always gonna stay the same there. I always keep the ramp there. And here I add the Raw's apron. Keep the black steps. It looks badass. And I keep it on this side so it's the pay-per-view. For Raw, I'll switch on this side, which you'll guys see in a few seconds. Commentary still stays the same. I will definitely be going on Ringside Collectibles and getting the red and black version for SmackDown. Why the hell did I say SmackDown? Excuse me, for Raw. So that is the Raw's Nitro pay-per-view, which definitely stay tuned for my Instagram. Pictures will be on there real soon. I gotta add it. Now I'm gonna show you guys my Raw stage setup. Now here's the last stage setup, and it's for Monday Night Raw. I switched the apron around. There's Raw. For the commentary, I printed this out, and I don't know how it just came out to a perfect size to fit on here. So I add this to Raw. So for them. And the Raw stage setup. I think it looks awesome. I add these. I wrote Raw on it. Believe it or not, that's actually, what's that called? It's not toilet paper. But it's a roll of napkins or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, here's the Raw. I added this. I printed this out, believe it or not. I colored this black, taped this on. So, you know, it's like a little Titantron. You can add your iPad and whatnot. But I don't really do that. And I believe this one lights up. Nope, it's the other one for SmackDown. Because I have two right there. There's the other one for proof. And I keep this up for good lighting and whatnot. So yeah, that's the Raw's stage setup. I like SmackDown's, to be honest, but since they're brand splits, so of course they're going to be different. And I love it. So that's pretty cool. No, I like posting them and whatnot. So who's ever on Raw will get posed for Raw. Who's ever on SmackDown will get posed on SmackDown. Cool. Alright guys, I'm going to get out of here. Let me know in the comments down below of what stage setup is your favorite. Mine, I'm going to say SmackDown's. I do like the over the limit setup more. Why? I don't know. But it's just what I like. So, like I said in the comments down below, which one is your favorite? And just look out on Instagram that the stuff will be up on there for awesome professional pictures. Alright guys, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you guys enjoy Clash of Champions tonight. So stay tuned for tomorrow's for Clash of Champions reactions video. And that's it. Peace out. Too sweet, baby. Nice.